Hello, everyone. I am John Clemson IV for the 10 people in the room who don't know me. So the title of my speech today is Next. And I'll get to why that is. But first I want to tell you what we're going to talk about today. I'm going to talk about the two things that I know best in this world. The first is myself, and the second is video games. So, a little bit about my story. In 1986, I got the single best Christmas present I have ever gotten. My parents probably thought that they were getting it for both me and my sister, but in actuality, I was the one who overtook that particular present. In 1986, I got a Nintendo Entertainment System. And one of the games that I got at that time was The Legend of Zelda. Now, I absolutely love this game. But really, it's part of a genre that I love as a whole. Now, that genre is role-playing games. And so I grew up playing them, and over the course of my time with them, I learned certain tropes. A few of them are, our hero is going to wake up in bed, he's going to go out into his village, and oh no, the village is in trouble, and we need you to help. We need you to go on an adventure and help us. And over the course of the adventure, the hero is going to get bigger, the hero is going to get stronger, he's going to get faster, he's going to get better, he's going to solve problems. And in the end, he's going to be standing on the edge of the cliff, fighting the evil alone to save humanity. Now, I played a lot of these games. And for whatever reason, these tropes stuck with me. So I set out on my career path. I set out on my preparations. I thought that I needed to go out and get bigger, stronger, faster. I needed to collect the skills. So that's what I did. I'm an engineer, so I spent long hours in the lab, learning, building, collecting. I let go of social commitments because I was in school to learn. I was in school to prepare. I kept learning. I kept collecting. When I started my career, I put that collection of skills and talents to use. And I was honored as a top individual contributor. I was great. I was really good at what I did. I was on top of the world, I was the best at what I did, and I knew it. People would come to me, and they knew that I could handle it. They knew that they could load me up. If they had a problem, throw it on my back. I'll take care of it. Is there a deadline that needs to be hit, and no one else can do it? Give it to me. I'll get it done. It doesn't matter if my family's waiting for me. It doesn't matter if I've already worked a 12-hour day and it's 6 o'clock and we need something by tomorrow. Throw it on the pile. I'll get it done because I'm the best. I'm the guy. So I started to look around, and I started to notice something. I noticed my peers and the people around me were starting to be promoted into leadership roles. They were being promoted into management, and in a lot of ways, I thought that they were lapping me in their career. And I couldn't figure out why. I was the best. I was a better engineer than them. They were coming to me to help them solve their problems. So why were they being moved up into the leadership roles? Why were they moving into management? So I got bitter. I couldn't figure out why. I dug deeper into my work. I became a better engineer. And still no progress. So I left my company. I left the first company that I worked for and decided to go make my hay somewhere else. And it didn't get better. It didn't. And I got depressed. And so I fell back onto something that I knew well, something that was of comfort. I went back and I dove headlong into video games again. And I started to see the types of games I was playing, and something resonated with me. Our lone hero was no longer lone. The lone hero was now the leader. The lone hero was going out into the world and recruiting. The lone hero was the leader of people. They were building teams. They were getting the best out of the people. I came to this realization about the time that I started here. And over the course of the program, I learned some things about leadership. Leadership is not about being the best. It's about getting the best from people. It's about giving a piece of yourself to those who stand to the left and to the right of you. The world is not going to change because a single man stands at the top of a mountain shouting for the change to happen. The world is going to change because a small group of committed people who want a singular vision make it happen. Now, it took me 32 years to figure that out. It took me can I say 99% of? We'll call it 2 degrees. We'll call it 2 degrees to figure it out. It took me thousands upon thousands of hours staring at monitors and televisions to figure this out. I want to change this world, but I realize that I can't do it alone. And not only do I realize that, even if I could, I no longer want to. I want people standing to the left and to the right of me. And I want to know that sometimes we're going to win, and sometimes we're going to lose, and that's okay. Because I'm going to have the person to the left of me, and I'm going to have the person to the right of me. And that's okay with me. Thank you.